Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Welcome back to Nerd News. I have a thing for you today. Nightingale, the fantasy survival game from former Mass Effect developers, will now release 2 days early. Nightingale hits early access on February 20th. Nightingale. I'm going to be pulling from an article by Games Radar by Haroon Schreier, posted about 8 hours ago. But I want to talk a little bit about Nightingale. It looks like a Victorian age magical survival game with portals and going through portals and stuff. It looks relatively interesting. It debuted 2 trailers twice. Its first debut was at the Game Awards of 2022, and then it debuted another trailer 2023, and now it's coming around the corner here in 2024 in February. I didn't actually know it was slated to release on the 22nd of February. Now slated to release on the 20th. It's going to stay at a price of $30, which, if I'm being perfectly honest, is I think more than reasonable. The move was announced today, the 6th, by developer Inflection Games, and it's not immediately clear why the release date is moving up slightly. The game looks very pretty, all things considered. They probably are releasing it earlier just because, hey, we got development's going pretty good. We're pretty confident in it, and we can move it up in a couple days. Why the fuck won't we? The previous release date would have put it right alongside creepy car indie Pacific Drive, which is now just over a week removed from the blockbuster launch of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on February 29th. That makes a little bit more sense. They probably want to give people another week before the next chapter in the Final Fantasy VII comes out, which is probably for the death. There's also another thing Nightingale and Rebirth have in common. Big monsters. In fact, the former has some truly Nightingale has some truly nightmare-inducing creatures, and you'll be go toe-to-toe with them in the first-person perspective. So, by the way, this is a first-person perspective game. Don't get me wrong, I love my third-person survival crafting RPGs, but I always makes me smile with how seeing a first person one, and given how spoopy this is about to be with deformed dragon and other monstrosities, I'm kind of excited. This is a quote from Games Radar. This, if you didn't already know, Nightingale is actually the long gestating project of former Mass Effect veterans. If you're looking for something similar, BioWare-style story arcs, Nightingale is a deliberate departure from Mass Effect storytelling, which is unfortunate, but I think what I'm a little more interested in here is the world building. If the Mass Effect devs very much are on par with studios such as, I don't know, Bethesda, Blizzard, or old Blizzard, and CD Projekt Red when it comes to effectively story building. Now, granted, they're probably more closer to Bethesda in regards to developing IP and world building from scratch. So I'm excited to see this. I'm probably not going to be able to fucking play it. Your boy is broke as a joke, and so for the next however many days until the 1st of March, I'm going to be reminding you, ladies and gentlemen, that HIMediaTV is doing a subathon at twitch.tv/HIMediaTV. I'm building a web app that also as a companion for this as well to make y'all's lives easier. But if you just want to use Twitch's bits and subs, you're welcome to do that as well. Your boy's broke, and it's bad. I'm not going to be able to pay my phone bill this month, so we're doing a subathon on the 1st of March at 6 p.m., and I look forward to having you guys all there. I look forward to seeing you, and I hope you join us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for listening to Nerd News, and I'll see you guys next time.